Hello my little stars, let's set a like goal of 10 likes. If you hit the goal, you are guaranteed to have another Underswap episode. Remember, 10 likes, when the goal is hit, you guys will get another episode as soon as possible. Anyway, let's start the vid. Hello my little stars and welcome back to Underswap by the darkpetal16. You guys voted and you really wanted me to upload Underswap SANS' romance route. So here we are. Now how this is structured is simple. I will skip over any things that do not feature our skeleton or help, advance the actual story arc with him. AKA if it's not relevant and doesn't really add anything to the story part for him, I won't be included. If you want to see this whole entire chapters that are coming up in full, check out the friendship route. That being said, let's get into this and let's see if we can find our blue boy. Let's see if we can find him. You finished Hotland. You have a good feeling you'll get to see SANS again soon. You finally met the voice, or have you? I met one part of him and unfortunately it seems like he don't want to be my friend. And I'm sad. Oh well. Friendship isn't for everybody, I guess. Here we are. Papyrus walks you through Hotland and to an elevator. There are guards in silver armor posted on either side of the elevator, but neither react to yours nor Papyrus's presence. You both get into the elevator and you go up. You let out and you enter the city. It's bigger than you anticipated. Stone buildings climb into the cave ceiling and completely cover the horizon. The streets are paved with blue. Pale blue stonework and are lined with soft white lampposts. A variety of monsters fill the streets. Some moving in groups and others standing around and chattering. Even at a distance you can see many shop windows brightly decorated. There are dozens of signs marked with NTT. Your eyes widen in wonder. It's amazing to see so many monsters living together. To see them have their own city. To think, all of this is just under the lake. Yeah, to be fair, all of it is actually underneath a lake, which is quite interesting that it's actually underneath the water for once. That's right, under the lake, away from the sky. Yeah, but it's still so much more impressive. They're literally underwater. Hello? That's amazing. How many of them are living? How many of them were alive before they were sealed? How many of them have even seen the sun? They're imprisoned. Isn't it time it came to an end? Yes it is. You're certain? You're positive? Because clearly my character knows better than anybody else. That humans and monsters can get along, depending if the monsters meet the correct person and they don't meet the people that I don't know. Or anything like the ones in frickin' Siren Call, because those lot, they definitely need to be wiped out. Sorry, I know, let it go. I'm trying, I really am. But dang, did I hate humanity in that one? My sanity, I have never hated humans that much. You've met so many wonderful monsters already. They deserve to be free. You want to help them. There must be a way. Dion said your soul would work as a key for the barrier. But the thing is, to be fair, can you really trust Dion's words? I mean, yeah, he said yours works as a key, but he also said your soul works as a freaking bomb, so... Yay, you! Congratulations, you can actually pretty much become a living bomb using the barrier. How lovely. You have to test it out yourself. How? You have zero zilch knowledge of how you're gonna do anything. You're just like, oh yeah, the freaking Archmage told me my soul could be used for the barrier. I'll just try it out myself. Who needs to know how to do things? I'll just wing it and hope for the best. He literally told you your soul could also be used for a bomb. Are you not even remotely worried you could accidentally blow them all up? No? Okay, fine. So the elevator shaft in the far back, Papyrus asks you. You nod. That leads up to the castle. The barrier's in the back of it, he says. The barrier? Hello, shouts a familiar voice that makes your heart skip a beat. Oh, speak of the little blue Prince Charming. Here he comes. Everyone, be still our beating hearts. It's SANS. SANS appears in a blurry flash of blue light in front of you, and Papyrus. His blue highlights brighten the moment they meet your gaze. Cotton sprouts in your stomach. Why is there cotton in my stomach? What a weird thing. I've heard of butterflies, now there's cotton. My goodness. Ticklish and warm. Twinkle, he says with a genial cheer. A blue hue appears under his sockets. It's good to see you again. He holds out a box. This is for you. You smile shyly as you accept the box, and you tell him you're happy to see him. When you open the box, you see a pair of pink shoes. Pink! We got pink shoes! Weirdly, it's pink. Papyrus told me you lost yours, Sans started to say. I'm sorry I didn't notice earlier. It's okay. It's completely fine. It's okay. You're very grateful for the shoes. You take them out and quickly put them on. A perfect fit. Weirdly, they perfectly fit. Or do they just magically fit to your size? I won't elaborate anymore. I just find it a little bit weird. Papyrus tosses one of your original flats up in the air. Cool. Glad they fit. See ya. Oh, he's leaving. I'm sorry. I was half expecting to say more than nice. Like, oh, great. My bro's here. Well, you know what? Oh, look at the time. I better get going. I don't want to be the awkward field wheel in this one. Papyrus, where are you going? Nothing, bro. Have fun in your day. Bye. Oh, he's leaving. I'll try not to third wheel, says Papyrus. I got it right. He doesn't want a third wheel. Oh, I love it. Me and Petals, we are sewing sing. Petals, if you're watching this, damn, me and you. Both you and Sans look at each other and smile. Papyrus chuckles. He casually throws your old shoe into a nearby trash can. Recycling. Good for the environment. Papyrus walks away, waving goodbye, and says, enjoy the city, lovers. Oh my god. Ah! All the while, you just got Gaster, just like muttering back to the lab. I cannot believe this. Both of them. They must have gone insane. First Papyrus, now my other brother. What is this? The end of the world? Fine. Fine. If it's a soulmate, I will accept it. If it's a soulmate, only if it's a soulmate. Otherwise, no. It must be some type of enchantment. Pretty much, he's back there freaking out about this whole entire thing. Because again, he questioned whether or not Papyrus was in his right judgment, you know? If it was clouded by me. Because apparently I can do that, you know? Whereas you're not like that on your romance route, are you? No, I'm not, but this isn't you're not romancing me in this one, so I'm welcome to have another opinion. How dare you? I dare. Huh? Okay, you're left alone with Sans in the city. Ooh. Sans holds out his hand to you. Aww, and you immediately take it. Your heart fills with sweet warmth. It's so cute. Help. Oh god, this is gonna kill me. Oh god, where's my water? Oh no, I'm gonna need this. Oh no. So welcome to the city, says Sans. Is there anywhere you want to visit? I'll be your guide. Well, I haven't been to the city before, so I wouldn't really know where I want to look, you know, unless I just point at things. Oh yeah, aren't we supposed to, like, give a lettery thing? Oh, wait, Prasanna is here. Oh, the river person is here. Okay, I want to do, like, all these things first before we go walking with him, so, we need to, of course, definitely deliver a letter for Cinnamon. I mean, our wing bunny, damn, if not for her. She prompts to her. Okay, says Sans, as he guides you through the streets. You notice that the monsters part ways from him. As soon as any of them notice him, they politely step aside. A few bob their heads in greeting to him, and Sans will nod back in return. Oh, that's nice. They're being very respectful of him. And I'm glad that it's not saying anything about how they're looking at me, because I can just imagine how they're thinking. Or maybe they're just thinking that Sans is headed to, like, the castle with me to hand me over to Tori. Yeah, that could be it. You examine the city as you walk beside him. It reminds you so much of that city. As we all know, I refuse to say the name of that thing. It is 100% cursed and shall not be named. All these monsters go about their day-to-day lives. You see some bickering in a corner, some laughing as a group, young ones playing with skateboards and jump ropes. Parents carrying their children, vendors advertising their shops. Oh, it's so cute. They're all going about their daily lives. Just do as you do. Only difference is that you have grown up with the sky, and they haven't. Yeah, they haven't grown up with torrential rain, heat waves, you know, hurricanes, tornadoes, giant massive hailstones trying to pelt you to death, sandstorms. Yeah, they haven't seen all that. I mean, as much as we all love the sky, there are some times that the sky isn't always that friendly to you. The environment, the weather can be very dangerous. She can be a deadly mistress. That being said, you're reminded of the illusion sky in Snowdon, which again was still very beautiful. They must have spent a lot of time and energy to replicate a sky, which surprisingly didn't even know what a sky looked like unless it was one of the original monsters, which we all know there's a certain turtle that knows. Sorry, it's a tortoise. I have to remember, turtles have got the flippers, tortoises have got the normal feet. See? Tortoises can't swim, turtles can, so never drop a tortoise in water because they will drown. Just to clarify. Anyway, that being said, but it falls short of the real thing. There's no sunlight, there's no wind, and there's no rain. It's stagnant, stale, and suffocating, yet they still somehow get snow. But not real snow. Yet they carry on because that's all they can do. That's all you can... But that's not all you can do, is it? You are the key. You can change this. You can save them. At least according to what Dion said. Which again, we're literally taking the word of a psychopath who wanted to literally blow up all of Monster Count. And you're just like, oh, I'm the key. Dion said I am, so it's okay. Yes, you're the key. Fair enough. We all know this is a fact. You are you and all that. Because, I mean, if you don't have magic, you're clearly used for something else. So it must be this. Either way, though, why are you taking the word of the clearly gone out of his brain freaking Archmage Dion? I knew once upon a time he probably was a good, decent man. He had his reasons for what he did. And then, you know, became an amalgamation, and then he just went absolutely crazy. But still, we are taking the word of a man that's clearly lost all of his senses. Thing, it, sludge, not the person. And you're just like, because Archmage Dion said I'm a key. Yeah! Either way, at least she's keeping positive. She's like, yay, I'm a key! Forget about the rest of the stuff. It's impressive you already have an invitation, remarks SANS as he guides you through the streets. Invitation? Does he mean Cinnamon's letter? No, he answers. You have something else in your sweater pocket, don't you? Wait, I have a question. How do you know what's in my sweater pocket? Can he sense the candle? Because I've only got the candle, right? Yeah, I've only got the candle on me right now. I'm pretty sure it's the candle he's talking about. How can he oh, he can smell it. I'm assuming he can smell it. Can he smell it? Maybe he can smell it. I'm assuming he can smell it, that's probably why, but I still find that weird. He's like, oh, it's in your sweater pocket. Well, it's very freaking specific. How the hell do you know it's in my pocket? Is it like candle shaped, like in the pocket, you can see it? You dig inside the pocket and pull out a small candle. Does he mean this? Yes, SANS happily says. Grillby's tea shop is very exclusive. You can only enter with invitation, and they're hard to come by. My big brother is the only person I know who always has an invite. He does. Callister goes to the tea shop all the time. Why am I not surprised? You look down at the candle. You're glad you purchased it. SANS takes you into a quieter part of the city. There aren't as many monsters mingling on the streets, and the lights are dimmer here. You both stop outside a building that, unlike the vast majority, does not reach the top of the cave ceiling. It's 2 stories max in a cute college Tudor style. Oh, that sounds adorable. The homely cutesy feel to it is a sharp contrast to the stone buildings that flank it. Oh, that's just so freaking cute. Just imagining this like cute, adorable little cafe, like right in the middle. It's kind of like a scene out of Harry Potter, like where suddenly like Sirius's home appears, where you just see like all the buildings just start to like scooch aside, and then this other one just comes in the middle of him, looks like completely different to the rest of them. SANS takes the candle from your hand and holds it up to the door. A small flame appears on the wick. What? Oh, that's cool. Click! The the door swings open. As long as the candle is burning, you can spend time here. What? What? Oh my god, what? Says SANS. It'll blow out when you leave. The invitation lasts as long as the candle. What? What is this? Oh my goodness, what? That is so cool, but also weird. Even SANS walk into the tea shop. Entering it hits you with the smell of fresh tea and milk. White wire tables are set up around the room. A floral print tablecloth is draped over the tables. Pink and blue flowers, finally, not yellow. Yay! Are intertwined around the chair. Oh my god, that sounds adorable. Places of centerpieces on the table are strung up over the ceiling. All of the tables have guest dinner. Numerous small flame monsters bustle around the tea shop. Ah! The flames are no bigger than your hand and work together to carry trays. Oh my god, that's so cute. That's so adorable. It reminds me of like a scene of like Spirited Away, or it reminds me of like Demi Marimon. Has anybody seen that freaking Digimon? It's a little like flame monster. So cute. Either way, they hop up onto the tables to serve. Oh my goodness. So instead of spiders, we got little flames. Oh, so cute. There are two other waiters. One waiter looks like the flames. Oh, a lanky brown-furred cat monster. He has an energetic step and a twinkle in his eye. Okay, I'm assuming the kitty cat, because obviously Cinnamon is not dating Grilby. I mean, it's Grilby. He ain't dating Cinnamon. I don't think he could handle her, to be fair. I think she'd be a bit too much for him. Whereas the cat would probably be more to Cinnamon's taste. The other is a tall flame monster in pink and blue suit with spiral glasses. There's something strangely soothing about him. Someone told you to deliver the letter to the cutest person. Well, we can't exactly deliver it to SANS, and if you want my personal opinion, I think the cutest monster here besides SANS is Grilby, but I know it can't be Grilby. So, that being said though, let's deliver it to Grilby. He tilts his head and points to himself. Goes SANS, that's not Cinnamon's date mate. Is he sure? Cinnamon told you to give it to the cutest monster in the shop. SANS dramatically gasps, and the flame monster's colors take a pinkish tint. You think Grilby is the cutest monster in this entire tea shop? SANS raises his voice, draws attention to the patrons in the tea shop. Oh my god. He's like, what? Look, SANS, you're adorable, sweetie, but you're dating our character, so he can't be you, otherwise I would have given it to you. Oh dear, his reaction. Grilby's flames flicker between pink and red as he nervously fidgets with the teapot in his hand. Oh my god. Oh god. Reassure SANS that No, he's not too cool not to be cute. He is cute. I find him adorable. You reassure SANS that SANS is the cutest monster, but you already know SANS isn't Cinnamon's date mate. I am not. Blue colors his skull. I am manly, not cute. Why can't he be both? Not you too. It's bad enough when my brothers tease me. He gripes. You fight back to hide back your smile. So does he want you to think he's the cutest monster in the tea shop or not? SANS' eye sockets narrow into a glare. I do not have to answer that, he says in a huff. Anyway, that is not Cinnamon's date mate. Oh. Oh, SANS. I'm sorry. Let's say yeah, SANS is too cool to be the cutest. Oh, he goes, then beams. That's right. Anyway, that is not Cinnamon's date mate. Oh. Well, okay. Good to know. So yeah, this was still the cutest reaction because he did blush and then he got pouty. But you know, it's just because he's like, what? Why do you think Girlby's cute? He gets way too much teasing from his brothers, but his brothers have every right to tease him. He is freaking adorable. I know, right? Yo, bro, you're even cutie when you're freaking pouty, so you might want to stop if you want to prove you're not cute. You two go away! Ask Sans which one is Cinnamon's date mate. Sans points to the cat monster. Milky Boo. Oh, wait, Milky Boo? Wait, is that his actual name? His name is Milky Boo. Is that what Cinnamon calls him? Is that generally his name? Oh my god. Oh my god. Please tell me that it's just his nickname. Sam sheepishly grins up at you. That's the only way Cinnamon's referred to him as, and it's all he goes by now. Oh, that's so cute. So he loves what Cinnamon calls him so much that he just has everybody call him that. That's cute, but also, I'm surprised. No, I guess Cinnamon wouldn't be bothered by other people calling him Milky Boo because she finds it so cute and she loves cute things. So she'd probably just be overwhelmed. God, I'm surprised she hasn't passed out from how cute this all is. That implies it's not his real name. It's not. How did Cinnamon come up with Milky Boo? Sans shrugs. I don't know. I never asked. Fair enough, don't ask. We don't need to know. You and Sans approach Milky Boo. You hold out the letter to the cat monster. Huh? For me? The brown-furred cat blinks in surprise at you. He takes the letter, and when he recognizes the handwriting, his eyes widen and he smiles goofily. His tail waves side to side. This is from Cinny Winnie! Oh my god, he's got a cute nickname for her too. Oh, freaking heck. I'm gonna get cavities. This is so freaking adorable. Hey! He holds the letter close to his chest! Thanks, he says. I really miss her. You're happy to help. You delivered the letter now. You and Sans leave the tea shop and go back to walking around the city. Okay, so you ask Sans about the MTT branding. It stands for Napsterton, he explains as you two walk. I'll show you their main building. As you walk, you breathe in the city. It smells like wet stone and street food. The two of you walk by many food stands that make your stomach grumble. This is the main studio, says Sans. But not just anyone is allowed in. There's a squeaky gasp. You and Sans turn your head to see Metabluke. Oh, hi, baby boy. Oh, my sweet little ghosty. I freaking love the ghosts are so cute. The pink ghost smiles shyly at you. Twinkle, it's good to see you again. Oh, you cheerfully greet Metabluke. Friend of yours? Sans asks. Yes. Metabluke's foam darkens in color. Their wiggly smile stretches further. Are you here to see a Napsterton? Twinkle was curious, explained Sans. In that case, why don't you come inside with me, offers Metabluke. Napsterton is my cousin. You'd love to come inside. Metabluke takes the lead. The small ghost hovers in front of you and Sans and meanders to the front door. They're guarded by large cat monsters who open the door when they see the three of you approaching. You and Sans enter the building after Metabluke. Okay, this is either going to go great or this is going to go badly. I hope this one isn't going to flirt with me in front of Sans. You're greeted by blaring music. Oh god, I would have been like, I'm out. The bass hits so low it shakes. Oh god, no, I don't like that. I really don't like that at all. No thank you. You can feel the vibrations in your bones. Oh god. Lights, cameras, and the other movie-style equipment is placed all around the edge. You see robots, cats, dogs, and bunnies hurrying around the set. In the center of it all, a blue and white dance floor that lights up. Grooving in the middle of the floor is a tall robot with black pants, a cropped electric blue puffy jacket, and a blue cap worn backwards. Oh, this is so weird though because it's Napsterbluke, only it's like him as Metaton. Taking like the place of Metaton, but he's like a DJ. Thanks again for the new jams. This will conclude our beatdown report, the robot explains. We'll be right back after this message from our sponsors. Me! The dance floor lights switch off. The robot turns to the front door and grins. Blukey! Metabluke flies over. Hey! Got the new music ready? Asks the robot. Yeah, I wanted to introduce you to someone. The robot turns to look at you and he smokes. Aren't you precious? Go, Sans. Oh, Sans don't like it. Sounds like eyes off my human. Cut it out. Lieutenant, coos the robot. We're surprised to see you here. I thought you didn't like dancing. Oh no, is he starting something? I never said that, says Sans. Then why haven't you accepted my invite? I am very busy, Sans retorts. Not so busy now, the robot slyly points out, gesturing to you and Sans holding hands. Enjoying a date, Lieutenant? Sans raises his chin. Yes! Oh my god, he called it a date! Then who might this lucky soul be? Asked the robot. You introduce yourself. And Twinkle is my friend, adds Metablue. Twinkle, this is my cousin, Napstaton. Napstaton holds out a hand to you. His smirk curls. Charmed, I'm certain. Oh boy, full of himself as usual. You take his hand to shake. Say, says Napstaton, a devious look in his eye. I'm getting ready for my next segment. How well can you dance? No, says Sans. His eyelids shrink and he pulls you behind him. You are not dancing with Twinkle. Oh boy. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, I really like this one. Whew. This is getting heated. Woohoo, battle. Oh, come on. Napstone drawls out. It's just a small little dance. You want to dance with me, Twinkle? Judging from Sans' glower at the robot, you don't think it'd be a good call. You replace with refuse, but Sans a monster for the offer. Napstaton sighs. Huh, pity. If you change your mind, you know where to find me. Let's leave, says Sans with a huff. Okay. Oh, that got so heated. Oh, Sans got so freaking mad. You'd like to take a walk with Sans to help calm him down. Oh my goodness. Sans' hands around you tightens. Okay. The two of you start to walk along the sidewalk. As you do, Sans points at different buildings. He tells you which spot is his favorite to shop at, where he takes his soldiers out for meals, and when they do, what restaurant he likes to eat at. This is your chance to get to know him better. Did he return to the Echo Flowers? Ooh, we will hold that off towards the end, because I'm really curious. Did he go back to the Echo Flowers? If you all remember in the scene with the Echo Flowers, we actually told the flowers something for Sans to hear as a response. Sans had left, so we don't know if he came back and heard it, where we said we liked him back. Why did he want to become a royal guard? He looks uncomfortable at that question. Because I wanted to keep everyone safe. Being a guard is the best way to do that. Now, I think the reason why he's uncomfortable with this question, it is the simple fact that because of the loss their family has had, both him losing his dad when he was little, again, he wasn't the eldest, Gaster was at the time, but Sans was old enough to be aware of what was going on. I'm pretty sure he would have been. Yeah, if I remember correctly about that story. But also, the rabbits got hurt. So yeah, becoming part of the Royal Guards is just something he really wants to do to make sure that nobody else has to face loss. Because, like, he's seen so many monsters dust. And, like, nearly losing Papyrus as well. So it's, like, really affected him deep down. It's very similar to, like, how if Underfell Papyrus was as well. Where, obviously, his reaction was completely different. But that same, like, feeling of needing to protect. Can't blame him. Okay, what is his family like? I have 2 brothers, he says. One older and one younger. You've met the youngest one, Papyrus. My big brother is the royal scientist. We've met him. His name is Wingertings. I know. Sans looks up at the cave ceiling that twinkles with blue match crystals. Papyrus is very kind. He always likes to make people laugh with his awful jokes. He loves honey, likes it a lot. He can be lazy, but we're working on that. Now my older brother, he's a lot like me. We both enjoy our jobs. However, unlike me, he doesn't know how to balance a healthy schedule. It's okay though. I'm an amazing brother who can look out for him along with Papyrus. Even though technically Papyrus does like a lot of looking out for people. Sans squeezes your hand. I love my brothers. I hope you love them too. Look, Sans, I love Papyrus. He's funny. He's fun to be around. He is. And I love Gaster on his romance route. But meeting him on this route and so on and so forth, when you're not romancing him, he's not that friendly. To be fair, understandable why. But you know, he definitely wants to kill me. We can work on it. I'm sure in time he will grow to love me once we're, you know, considered soulmates properly. And he's like 100%, we're officially like full dating, that we are girlfriend and boyfriend. He will not be able to say anything. His brother's happiness comes first, so he will just shut up and accept it. So as long as we get to that point and live, we'll be okay. I'm sure I'll love him. He'll come to love me. Let's see. What are his favorite things? Sans swings your hands back and forth. Oh, so cute. I'll tell you what I like, if you'll do the same. You agree. Tacos are my favorite food, he says. I like the color white best, but blue looks best on me. Aw. Technically, white isn't a color, but I'll let it go. I train every day. I do have an exercise routine to hone my magic, but I like sparring best. Sparring with my big brother is awesome. I love the stars. I love the night. I've never even seen them in person. Oh my god, he's literally just saying everything super fast. Let's see. So I'll try to do this as best. Tacos are my favorite food. I like the color white best, but blue looks best on me. I train every day. I do have an exercise routine to hone my magic, but I like shopping best. Sparring with my big bro is awesome. I love the stars. I love the night, and I've never seen them in person, but I know I will one day. I've always wanted to camp out under a meteor shower. What about you? That's like so much. So he wants to camp out under a meteor shower. Now, I don't know if we can guarantee we're going to camp out under a meteor shower, but I can guarantee you'll see stars falling, because it was starfall when we came in, and we haven't been down there that long. You tell him about yourself, and he listens with rampant attention. You ask if he dislikes anything. I don't like staying still for very long. We can tell, he admits. Reading is hard, but I do like to listen to stories. He tilts his head side to side as he ponders. I do not like it when my brothers tease me about being cute. I do not like liars. Oh, I hate finishing a puzzle and then realizing I've missed a piece, but the feeling of finding the piece after looking for so long is exhilarating. His eye lights brighten when he looks at you. You must be the piece I've been looking for in my life. Oh my god! That was smooth! Smooth! Nice, Sans! Get in there, boy! Damn, he made my cheek. Her cheeks are blushing. Mine are blushing. That was very smooth. After looking for so long, it is exhilarating. You must be the piece I've been looking for in my life. Like, gosh darn, wow! Okay, now to ask, did you return to the Echo Flower Field? His skull turns bright blue! He snaps his head around to look at you, and his eyes shrink to pinpoint dots, and he stammers out, yeah. Your heart skips a beat. Butterflies swarm and dance in your stomach. Sans struggles to speak. He holds his free hand up to his mouth and clenches it into a fist. He makes a sound as if clearing his throat. So, if he likes you and you like him, there's no rule against a royal guard dating a human, says Sans. I have the entire book memorized, and there's laws against... Are there laws against it for humans? You shake your head. No, why would there be laws against it for humans? Humans don't think monsters even exist anymore. They're just like, oh no, they're just, we know they're sealed underground somewhere. We just can't remember where we left them. Out of sight, out of mind, it's fine. Trust me, people marry trees and all sorts of weird things. Monsters, they won't care. His eyes return to their normal size. Then we should date. What? You beam brightly at that. Yes, you agree. Excellent, we are dating now. You are my date mate, and I am yours. What? Hold on. Hold the phone. Wait. I get to be his date mate before, the very end? Are you kidding me? I am so freaking happy. I'm overjoyed. He actually said it. I love this. This is why I love him. He doesn't care. Well, he does care, but at the same time, he's like, yes, I want you as a date mate. I've decided I'm having you as my date mate. Oh my god, he's actually said it. And way before the end. I mean, there were other characters like in other If series games, which, okay, to be fair, we're not going to include If Siren Call. To be fair, I technically asked him to marry me. I just wasn't aware I committed until much later. But in terms of like some of like the other characters, like if Underfell, Papyrus is a good example. He clearly likes you, you like him, and he's aware of it, but he tells you to leave the underground so that you don't get hurt, even though he does want to be in a relationship with you. So yeah. SANS, on the other hand, just flat out said it was a date mate. Hey boy! I'm happy! Elevation bubbles inside you. The sweetest of warmth fills your heart and soul. The tantalizing, delightful joy you felt when you first met SANS pales in comparison to this moment. What do you mean, that joy in that moment? Yes, it was very joyful, but let's also not forget. Can I please have, like, a scene where I get to reprimand him for the stupid maze? Dark Petals, if you're going to make a bonus scene, please have MC complain to him about the freaking maze and ask him, like, did he even think for one moment that the bunnies might get lost in there? Because to be fair, every single person that's played this hates that freaking maze as much as I do. That fog maze will remain as one of the most hated puzzles to date. For me, I'm never forgetting that damn thing. SANS. Oh god. That being said, let's continue. Woohoo! He steps ahead of you and spins on his heels. He pulls on your arm to yank you forward, where he catches you in his other arm. Oh god, he hugs you tightly. His head rests comfortably into your neck, a perfect fit. You wrap your arms around him as your heart skips every other beat. He loves quietly into you, and his breath tickles you. Your heart is pounding. Your face is burning. Well, my soul is too. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are we gonna get a kiss? Are we gonna get a kiss? Or are we just gonna hug? You rest your cheek on top of his skull. You smile so wide, it hurts your cheeks. You both stay like that for many minutes before you resume walking while holding hands. The only thing that could make this moment better was if they kissed, if I'm honest. Oh my god. So freaking adorable! The two of you stop beside an elevator in the back of the city. I don't freaking care about the elevator. SANS looks down at the hand he's been holding. It fits perfectly in mine. You agree? Oh god. SANS' smile softens at the edges. His eyelids are fuzzy as he looks up at you. Twinkle, the tour's over, but I don't want to say goodbye to you yet. Oh god. It doesn't have to be goodbye. He turns his head to the right, and he points to a restaurant in one of the buildings. Are you hungry? Do you want to have dinner with me? You nod. Good, He jolts. His eyelids shrink for a moment. Oh. Will you get us the table? I need to get you, I need to grab something. Hold on. Oh, is he gonna get you a present? Okay, so let me read that properly. So SANS is stalling right now, which I find adorable. He's actually stalling. Oh. Also, I was half expecting him to, like, want to talk about, like, before you go in the elevator and everything, if it's going to be, like, similar to how, like, it was with Papyrus, where Papyrus says, like, you could technically stay here if you wanted, but it would technically be best for you to go. Like, each different character had different ways of handling the situation. Same thing with Girl B as well in If Underfell. So, yeah. I'm loving this, though. I'm drinking so much water. Help me. Oh, God. Okay, so let me try and read this properly. He turns his head to the right, and he points at a restaurant in one of the buildings. Are you hungry? Do you want to have dinner with me? You nod. Good, he jolts. His eyes shrink for a moment. Oh, will you get us a table? I need to get you, I want to grab something very quickly. Okay. SANS gives your hand a squeeze and then disappears in a flash of blue. Your pink eyes move in the direction of a restaurant. That soul of yours is a perfect match to the barrier's key. Shut up, Dion. Nobody cares. You're into ruining. Dion, why do you always have to, like, start freaking talking in freaking MC's mind? Go away. Stop it. Everybody that tries to interrupt cutesy moments, sod off. I'm trying to enjoy the moment. Go away. Your hand clenches into fist. See the elevator shaft in the far back? Papyrus asks you. You nod. That leads up to the castle. Barry's in the back of it, he says. You turn to the elevator. If there's ever going to be peace between humans and monsters, if monsters are ever going to be free, someone has to take the first step. You take a step forward. I love the stars, I love the night. I've never seen them in person, but I know I will one day. You look behind you once, and then you step into the... You little shit! No! You're kidding! MC! Why? Why? Wow, dark petals! Why? No! Wanted to see where this goes. No! I wanted to see what he's gonna give her. I am so angry right now. I'm so angry at MC. You little Satian shit. How dare you? How dare you? Everybody out there is probably like, no, we wanted to know where it was going. But my character's like, you know, I'm not gonna wait for SANS to come back. I'm gonna go up there, barge in, talk to Tori, who's not in the right state of mind, bless her poor soul, march all the way up to the barrier, and then what? Just march all the way back after and be like, oh, sorry, SANS, I kept you waiting. What if he gets the wrong idea? How dare you? Look behind you once they step into the elevator. I freaking hate you. Can I just mentally slap her? No! You're freaking kidding me! You haven't even told SANS where you're going! I mean, I'm assuming he's gonna know you're up there, but still, come on! No! I hate when the characters become Satian and do something I don't want them to do! No! How dare! I'm so angry! No! My QC moment was interrupted because the freaking MC became Satian. Bad MC! Bad! Okay, I will be back when SANS returns back into the freaking scene. Ah! Top petals if you watch this. How dare you? How dare you? So, I'm also going to include this scene in here because it's where we are trying to convince Tori not to kill us both after we fought her. But in this moment, we actually talk about SANS, so I'm going to also throw this in. His eyelids expand as blue hues appear underneath his sockets. You can't look away from him. You feel your heart skip a beat and you can't bring yourself to look away. This is when we have that first encounter with SANS. The skeleton comes to a stumbling halt and stares at you in an incredibly blue scowl because it was instantly like a love at first sight for him. Huh? Goes Papyrus. Papyrus is like, huh? Bro, what's wrong? Why did you just suddenly stumble? You're like not normally clumsy at all, actually. Your shoulders tense at hearing his voice. You look back up to see the short skeleton clearing his throat. He goes, human, you will not tempt me. Huh? What? This, of course, is because SANS was under the impression that we were mages. We are a mage, and we were using our magic, in quotations, to, you know, enrapture him, make him attracted to us. When in truth it wasn't us, it's just that the fact of the matter was he had the hots for us, so. Says the skeleton with an air of forced bravado. His eyelids are firmly looking away from you, and there's a constant blue hue under his eye sockets. And the magnificent SANS, Lieutenant of the Royal Guards. You anxiously rub your hands, and you shyly introduce yourself. Twinkle, he says, finally looking at you again. You think of SANS, of your lieutenant, of the one who wants to see the stars. You want to see them with him too. You will make this happen for both of you. Okay, so I like the fact that MC says your lieutenant, aka referring that he is technically her lieutenant as well. But yeah, you want to see it with him. So why did we literally just leave the poor skeleton? We literally was asked to go have dinner with him, and you instead decide to go gallivanting off in Satian land by yourself, you know, towards freaking danger all alone, when he's like, can you just, I will be right back and I have something for you. And you're just like, you couldn't have waited till like after you had something to eat because you clearly were hungry. you know, having extra energy would technically help you during this. But she's like, nah. Woohoo! The plot is calling! How dare you? I'm holding this against this MC. 100% I'm holding this against MC for the rest of this MC's existence. Anyway, I will be back when SANS pops up again. But this is so freaking cute. I love that first reaction. The fact that we get to like relive it in this section just makes me remember how freaking cute and adorable he was, and how really annoyed at him I got when he accused me of being a mage when I had no magic, and the game had constantly pointed that out from the start. You have no magic, but you have you. Whoopie-doo-dah, what if I want to be magical? But anyway, that aside, let's continue. So, just to quickly recap, we finally got through a tutorial and the ceiling is coming down on us. Yay! The tiles crumble above you. You flinch and brace yourself for death. But all of it is swept away in a blazing firestorm of magic. Queen Toriel has leapt across the magma and pulls you into her arms. Her flames brighten to a brilliant gold that overtakes everything. She squeezes you once, then swings to pick you up. Okay. Oh, Mama's really strong. Oh my goodness. Marble and stone crack and fall apart, and the castle shakes and trembles from the loss of foundation. Can I just point out, though, in no other game thus far have we ever literally destroyed the castle. I am so sorry for whatever monster took the time to build that thing. I'm so very sorry I literally destroyed your freaking architecture. Also, why was there magma nearby in the first place? I feel like the choice of location for the castle should probably be reconsidered, because my goodness, it is in a dangerous location. Just saying, maybe we should have built the castle a little bit away from that, and maybe, you know, like, off somewhere else to the side. You know, just in case this stuff happens. But, you know. That being said, Queen Toriel jumps away, diffidently dodging the falling debris. She kicks down the front door and the two of you make it out front. Dozens of monsters are swarming the castle, shouting and throwing magic spells of war. Shoving his way to the front is SANS. SANS appears at the front of the crowd. His blue eyelids fill up his skull. You see in his right hand he's holding a bouquet filled with purple flowers. Ah! Eee! My favorite color! SANS! Eee! Which again, you walked away from this. I could have had my flowers earlier. Twinkle, he shouts out, running to you and Toriel. Queen Toriel! Lieutenant, quietly says Queen Toriel. She continues to hold you and looks at the castle behind her. Apologies for the trouble. Would you please assist them in putting out the fire first? Yes, Your Majesty. Let's not question why the castle came down. SANS gives you a concerned look. But you smile and assure him you're fine. Don't worry, you can leave me with her. Queen Toriel sets you down. She brushes the soot off herself and then you. Oh, thank you, Mama Tori. More and more monsters flock to the scene. A variety of spells are used to rapidly put out the fire. You want to help, but all you can do is stay out of the way and watch them work. SANS guides a soldier in herding the crowds. Captain Alphys arrives to coordinate the war spells. Papyrus moves to stand beside you. And the Queen, Dr. Gasta, arriving with Dr. and Di, each carrying strange devices that splurt out intense geysers. Okay. Fair enough, everybody is here. Is Gasta okay with me? Queen Toriel watches her castle burning in somber silence. It's always nice to watch a castle burn down after being standing for years. The smell of burning stone, charcoal, and fills the air. The smoke collects against the cave ceiling. You have hope even after this, she asks you. Of course. I wanted to kill you. Don't worry. So did Gasta. So did, you know, Alphys. The only one who didn't want to kill me was Di. And Papyrus? So I'm good. It's all good. I mean, SANS also tried to kill me. Well, technically he wanted me to surrender and he really didn't want to kill me. So I need to correct that. SANS didn't want to kill me. He wanted to disarm me. Because he was under the impression I had magic and I didn't have anything. But it was attempted murder. He probably was just trying to knock me out. But anyway, you look up to her and smile. And you want to give her hope. She lets out a barely audible sigh. It's exactly like Alpha Suffers, like, If you all remember, same reaction with her. She's like, oh god, did I hit this one too hard? What's wrong with her? When the fire is put out, SANS returns to you both. He's found by his brothers. Twinkle, are you okay? Twinkle is fine, answers Queen Toriel. Twinkle is more than fine, I would argue. Your Majesty, inquires Dr. Gaster. Dr. Gaster, she says after a moment of silence. Twinkle's soul might be the key to unlocking the barrier. What? Echoes SANS. He gasped at you. What? That is excellent news, Your Majesty. It's not like he freaking didn't know, says Gaster. His orange and blue highlights focused on you. I would like to sing one, please. It is time, continues the Queen, for the barrier to be dissolved. She looks to you. Are you ready, Twinkle? Yes! Apparently my character just... Are you not going to get the paper flat? Woman! SANS has got a bouquet for you. Will you goddamn pay attention to the cute moment that is happening over there? We're just forgetting that he came with flowers. Am I going to get the flowers? I better get these freaking flowers. Why is this happening? Tori offers you her hand, and you accept her hand. Her fur is surprisingly soft. She takes your hand and starts to tug you along. Don't tug me, please. She guides you behind the castle, and there's a small pathway that looks like it once led through a garden. It's only ashes now. Fair enough. The path winds around the castle and is built further into the cave. Noise hums all around you as you approach it. When you're close enough, you get a proper look and you see a wall of white. Okay, you have reached the barrier. Okay. Do you know what to do? Does my character look like she knows anything? This is my character you're talking about. Hello? She's not the smartest freaking tool in the toolbox. At all. She's very dangerous when she becomes sentient. Queen Tori asks you, as you stare at the barrier, you think you do. This white wall magic feels familiar to you. The way you recognize your soul, you know the magic in this barrier. Somehow, someway, this magic is the same as your soul. Yes, you are the key. But how are we the key? How is that even... Am I like a descendant or something from the assholes that freaking made this? I would be so mad if I'm a descendant. I would be so mad. I'd be like, I disown my descendants. I disown my predecessors. Wait! Calls out SANS. Wait, is this dangerous? Will it hurt you? Perhaps, but you don't say that out loud. You give SANS a big smile, because even if it does, it'll be okay. You can handle it. Oh my god. Promise? He hesitates. I like him. He's like, are you sure? You're just like, yeah! SANS! She's an idiot. You hold out your right hand, and your pinky extends. You promise. He hooks his pinky through yours. Okay, I, the magnificent SANS, will leave it up to you. I believe in you. Oh my god, I'm surprised you didn't put, I believe in you, human. You turn your back to the barrier, and you offer it your everything. I don't want to offer it my anything. I only want to offer my everything to SANS. Where's my flowers? Ah! Oh, I'm absolutely not reading this shit. You can forget it right now. Fine, I will read it if I have to. Long ago, 2 races ruled over Earth. Humans and monster. One day, war broke out between the 2 races because one was clearly more stupider than the other. After a long battle, the humans were victorious through various means of cheating. They sealed the monsters underground with a magic spell, only to then years later completely forget where they freaking sealed them, and you know it's called sweeping your troubles under the rug. Then one day, a certain human fell into the world. The human went on a magical journey. She met so many monsters and saw many lovely things. I don't know if I would say everything was lovely. The fog maze wasn't lovely at all, actually. Being stuck in the lab wasn't at all lovely. Seeing March Museum wasn't lovely. The bridge incident with Alphys wasn't lovely. She was filled with wonder. No, she was filled with anxiety. Even when things became scary, she did not give up. She showed the monsters her mercy, but did not show mercy to Archmage Dion. She poked him with a stick. Oh, that sounds funny though when you say it. And they showed her their kindness, minus Gaster, who just showed me an attitude problem in friendship. I'm just saying. And he showed me an attitude yeah, he just kept showing me his attitude. He did not like me. What are you talking about? He didn't show me his kindness. She came to love the monsters. She offered them hope. She wanted to free them, but how could she without magic? She only had herself. Yes, but that was enough. She's always been more than enough. The white light disappears and you stand in the center of the entrance, the barrier now gone. A warm breeze brushes against your face and then suddenly arms wrap around you and SANS holds you as close as he can. Holds you close as he explains, "You did it! You broke the barrier!" Yes, I did. Miraculously, I did. By touching it and then all of a sudden having an epiphany where apparently possibly the barrier was talking to me, telling me a story that I may have heard a million times. And it's like, the human, she did it, because I'm really thankful it didn't say you or you. Because I swear, if that that ended with you or you, I would have blooming strangled the barrier myself. Cheers are ripped from the monsters who have gathered. Screams and hollers and chants and stomps overwhelm the air. The magic thrums and hums with sweet joy that you feel in the depths of your soul. I like that in this world that the joy is expressed through souls as well, which is so cool. Their intoxicating happiness pulls you into an encounter. Your soul brightens as you share in their joy and they share in yours. Queen Toriel smiles at you. Well done. You smile. Are you ready to leave, Twinkle? She asks you. You nod. SANS pulls away from you, his blue eyelids in the shape of hearts. Together. Oh God. Oh God. You take his hand together. Oh God. Heart eyes. SANS just had to throw cutesy in there, didn't you? Just right at the end there. As the group of monsters leave the underground, it is dark outside. Some of the monsters cast small spells of light to illuminate the way. It's a short trip up as you, SANS, and Queen Toriel lead the way. Oh yeah, we're gonna come up into, like, the lake, aren't we? So we're gonna be, like, at the center of the lake on, like, a little island thing, I'm assuming, right? The path exits to a small island in the center of the lake. Okay. You see, no, I'm surprised Mike here. Oh, that would explain it then. Okay, now that explains it. That explains it. That does. Wait, hold the phone. You mean to tell me these guys forgot where they freaking put it? They didn't think, oh wait, oh I remember now. We left the freaking monster world. It's like under the air with the little island. Really? They should have put a sign. Huh. People disarray around this lake, and at no point did they ever think, oh, you know what? Maybe we should check that freaking island in the middle of the lake. Well, I guess not in dead center of the middle of the lake, because we gotta go to the middle to go down, but still, you think they would have, the mages would have been like, huh, there's a little island over there. Maybe we should check out that place first. But I guess, you know, like, they're following Archmage Dion's lead, so, what can I say? Either way. It's night, and at once the monsters have a full view of the true night sky. A midnight curtain above them sparkles with stars. The lights begin to brighten with magic, and one by one they start to fall. Starfall continues. Oh, that is so pretty. Can I just say this is like the best time for them to come up when Starfall is happening? Oh, beautiful. Also romantic. Where's my flowers? You hear gasps from the monsters around you, and you hear chopped back sobs, you hear oohs and ahs and whimpers and hiccups. You hear them whispering and speaking to one another as they watch the magic descend. You let go of SANS' hand to step forward. You step on your heel and you stretch out your arms and welcome. Let me be the first to welcome you all, you say. Oh God, that is so cringy. Like, you don't really need to welcome them, because I think pretty much the Starfall is doing it for you. Also, I wouldn't be able to do that, not in front of all of them. Screw that, I couldn't do it. The stars fall from the sky, each one hitting the water behind you, bursting into a kaleidoscope of light. The world of darkness is cast aside in favor of the starlight. I like starlight. You know me and stars. I love it. Welcome. True happy ending, SANS is route. Ah! We're at the end of the journey. No. With the re-entry of monsters into society, there's a moment of concern from the Mage Tower. Oh, I forgot they had a tower. Well, they were actually still, like, functioning. I completely forgot. But it's quickly cast aside when the mages welcome monsters with open arms. Forgiveness is needed on both sides, and under your encouragement, peace is found. You are hailed as a hero and receive a neat little award. You think your time helping the monsters would end there, but no. It is almost unanimously decided by the monsters and the mages after they hear your story that you are to be the ambassador. Why would you let MC be the ambassador? I guess someone's got to believe in her, even if I don't. You didn't really have a chance to say no. You'd rather not, but they really need... I don't know if they really need him. Probably this is... You know what? I think I understand. Maybe the mages and monsters know something I don't like. Maybe making her the ambassador means that they can just keep an eye on her so she can't go wandering off on adventures and getting herself nearly freaking killed. Yeah, that's probably why they're doing it. That is actually the smartest move. Well done. We'll see if you can find a substitute in a few years. You know they need you now. While it's a happy transition, it's not easy. There are many cultural nuances that both sides have to adjust to, but you're happy to find that all sides are sincere in desiring peace. It really seems like everything is working out for the best. Your journey, your efforts, none of it was in vain. You saved them, all of them. To make this even sweeter, you and SANS are together. He and his brothers move in across the street from you, and he has appointed himself as your personal guard while you are an ambassador. Yes! All to myself. He swore to always stay at your side and to protect you from anything. Oh my god. Heh! Heh! Do you see him 24/7? Yes. But you have to promise him not to run off into dangerous situations ever again. You agree that's a fair trade. You are asking a big, huge thing from her. On your free days, the two of you go on dates and spend time with his brothers or have fun with friends. You're always welcomed at any monster gathering. Papyrus treats you to muffets at least once a month. Aww. Dr. Galster, who started to insist you call him Wingedings, knitted you and SANS matching sweaters and scarves. Hold on. He didn't tell SANS what those are from. I'm not telling him. Oh my god, imagine if SANS finds out what the sweater and the freaking scarf is made from. He'll flip. He will absolutely flip his shit. Because it was mentioned that he would. You, Cinnamon SANS, and Milky Bo go on delightful double dates. Oh my god, no. Queen Tori invites you over for tea after work every other day. Relationship enjoyed by Asgore, who kindly offers you more scarves to keep you safe. This is the end of your story. Thank you, Twinkle. Thank you for falling into the underground. Well, I didn't really fall into the underground per se. More like I nearly drowned. Thank you for showing kindness. Thank you for giving them hope. Thank you for being you. The end. Wait, there's bonus scenes. What? There's bonus scenes? There's bonus scenes. Oh my god, SANS has got bonus scenes. Yes! Count me in. I am sold. I'm going to cover these. Nobody stop me. Okay, so let's do SANS' bonus scene, Brotherly Love. You were currently seated at a booth table in Muffet's. The bar is technically closed for the day. Muffet is on the surface while many of the monsters discuss real estate, but Papyrus was given special permission to host you. You never got a chance to try her most famous drink, after all. It's a handcrafted soda pop Muffet makes and keeps in these shiny glass bottles. You can only be purchased at her bar. SANS told you they are delicious and you mentioned wanting to try one. Papyrus kindly offered to help you out, and so you are now seated at a booth. The wall is on your right. The table is high enough that you can easily rest your elbows on it as you wait. Papyrus slides into the booth. He sits beside you and drapes an arm over your shoulders. Why have you got your arm on my shoulders? As he sits down, Wingeding slides in the booth opposite of you. Oh no. Why am I sandwiched between you two? Oh no. Oh shit. Oh no. I don't want to be in the middle of them. Why am I in the middle of them? Oh no. What is happening? Are they going to help me with SANS or are they going to intimidate me? I don't think Papyrus will. Wingedings has a notebook and a pen. Oh no, that is not concerning. Oh no. Hello, Miss Twinkle. says Wingedings. Wingedings, don't call me Miss Twinkle, just call me frickin' Twinkle. I hate being called Miss. You happily greet Sans' oldest brother. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind. I'm fine at Wingedings too. Brother, are you alright? Why did you sound like me for a moment? I don't know. I had a frog in my throat. Says Papyrus with a half smile. Not at all. Papyrus gives your shoulder squeals. Perfect. I won't be long, says Wingedings. Merely wanted a human's opinion. See, a lot of my equipment was made before our alliance. That would make sense. The alliance was made 2 days ago. As a human, continues Wingedings, I would love your opinion on if any of these are dangerous. Oh no. Oh no. Dangerous? Lifeful. Papyrus clarifies. To humans? To humans? Oh no. Oh no. Sure, you're happy to help. The first one is the vacuum ray. Oh no! The vacuum ray is a callback to if underfell. He says it creates a vacuum in a large area where it's fired. Vacuum, so no air. Correct. This is definitely dangerous. I'll be sure to keep it out of reach for most others then, he says with an odd smile. What about a flamethrower? Asked Papyrus. We got one of those, right? Yes, I believe we do, Pop. You tell them they could likely kill a human. Good to know, says Papyrus. What about a grenade? Yes. They continue the list for many items. All of them are potentially lethal. Stars. Wingedings sighs. To think that so much of my creations are so deadly. It's a good thing I don't have any reason to use them. That, says Papyrus, will be a shame. You look at Papyrus and you look at Wingedings. Both are smiling at you. If you didn't know any better, you'd almost think they were threatening you. Don't petals, why? No! Oh, that would be silly. You're not enemies with these two. You're even dating their brother HL's and freaking Matalook. You are a human. You've only been alliance in 2 days, okay? You can't expect miracles. Look, they're very protective of their brother, okay? And they know their brother, you know. He's kind of like the innocent, somewhat innocent being, and I don't feel safe anymore. Oh god, you smile. You tell them you're happy they can put all that dangerous stuff away now. Yes, in storage. Oh god, I'm getting threatened. I don't like this. Wingedings says slowly, of course. Our storage is only a few seconds worth of a teleport away. Oh my god. Yep. Papyrus pats your head. Good talk, Twinkle. You're glad you could help. My character is so freaking naive. She really doesn't want to believe that they're threatening her. They are literally threatening me. What is this? Dark petals. What is this? Excuse you. No. Come on. Have I not established friendship with them? They're like, just to be fair, if you do anything to our brother that we do not approve of, or if you hurt our brother, we have all these different things. We're just come here using this excuse. What is this? Excuse you? Excuse? What is this? What is this even? Oh my goodness, these two. Okay. Now for the surface state. Okay, I'm assuming this is going to be cute and adorable, and I how dare these two. The air is hot and dry. The sun beats down on you, pricking your skin. Hardly a cloud is in sight today, and all you see above you is a big blue sky. It's a beautiful day. It's a hot day, and I really hate hot days. Each breeze you feel is a momentary reprieve from the heat. It's morning, and already you know you'll be sweating by the end of the day. That's okay though. It'll be well worth it. Sans stands beside you with his head tilted back and his blue eyelids expand out to completely fill his eye sockets. He takes everything in with a sense of wonder and awe. Aww. Please tell me at some point I get to tell Sans that his brothers may or may not have been possibly threatening me. He's so taken in by the view that you can faintly see a blue outline around him. His magic is suddenly leaking out. Aw, it's similar to how a dog will wag its tail. Wait, am I calling him a puppy? Monsters who can't control their emotions too excited, too distraught, or too furious will display an aura of their magic around them. You're happy to observe Sans' aura, in one out of pure glee. You've taken him to an amusement park, something that never existed in the underground. The two of you stand at a big purple front gate. Why is there so much purple? I am happy as can be to see so much purple, but I need to ask, why is there purple? Ah! An assortment of other rides that are chugged out of sight. Oh god, there's a big Ferris wheel, a massive roller coaster, a towering drop. Okay, to be fair, I've never been on the tower drop thing. I know what it is, but I've never been on one of those. I've been on a roller coaster, and I've been on a Ferris wheel. And I've been on a wet water ride. It's like a weird like log thing you sit on, and then you go up and you come down and everybody gets wet. And I also been on a safari ride, and as well as obviously the haunted ghost train. I've been in a haunted house, cause who hasn't? Right, crowds of people move around you. Oh goodness. Some are couples, some are family, and all of them with big smiles on their faces. The whole area is filled to the brim with excitable energy. It's huge, whispers Sans. His grin is stretched over his entire face, and you can see him struggling to keep his voice down as he says, all of this, weakness for all of this? You nod as you smile back at him. Oh god, wait till we take him to Disney. He will faint. Sans bounces on the back of his heels. He swapped out his Royal Guards even for denim shorts, a blue Galaxy t-shirt, and a light-up sneaker. Oh my god, he's got light-up sneakers. That's so freaking cute. Oh god, because they sparkling stars. Oh my god, yes. Of course, he could never get rid of his blue bandana scarf, so it's wrapped firmly around his neck. Oh, he's like my star buddy, okay? You already pre-purchased the tickets. You fished them out of the back pocket of your shorts and had one to Sans, knowing you would be in for a long day of walking, hot pavements, and crazy rides. You made sure to dress in comfortable clothes. They are also nice, aesthetically pleasing to look at, and maybe Cinnamon picked out for you. Oh god, and Cinnamon picked it out? Oh god, what did Cinnamon pick out for you? Oh god. Company is important, but you also have to admit that you also want to look good today. He takes the offered ticket and holds it aloft. Wow, it's so tiny! Oh, he's so cute. Sans turns his head to look at you. His big blue eyelids transform into stars. Oh god, I love it when he does that. He brightly says, thank you. You tell him he's more than welcome. The stars turn into hearts briefly. Oh. Oh, I love how animated his freaking eyes are. They're so freaking cute. Before they shrink back to their normal dots, he looks away from you. A familiar blue hue dusts over his cheekbones. With the ticket still in hand, he absentmindedly scratches the side of his face. When I told my brothers about this, they said this was a date. He says. He pauses. Is it? Yeah, it's a date. You inhale sharply. Butterflies flutter in the pit of your stomach, and your face feels warmer than before, and you know it's not from the sun. You nervously tell him that you'd like it to be. Oh, that's good! Sans' entire skull brightens to that blue, sky blue. Oh my god, poor baby. You've come to adore. All at once, your nerves from before melt into bubbling excitement. He holds out his free hand. Then we should do this, right? You accept his hands. Your butterflies swarming in you and lifting your heart. It's impossible to not grin at him. Your joy reflects in his face. He gives your hand a squeeze, and the two of you enter the park. Ah! God, if this better be like so freaking cutesy for me to forgive MC for just walking off on him and not getting the freaking flowers. Sans is immediately attracted to the rides that generate the loudest screams. Oh god. He looks starry-eyed at the biggest, baddest, twistiest roller coaster in the park. It is a lime green metal coaster that has several loops and goes underground and pivoting carts that will dangle you. I read online the roller coasters are a must, says Sans. Oh god, excitedly. You nod along. You smile, never slips. You had a feeling that Sans would want to try out any and everything he could. He's been bursting with curiosity with the surface ever since he and his brothers moved up. He also wanted to try new things and has enthusiastically asked you many questions. Anytime you mention something new to him, he'll go off to learn more about it before coming back to you with even more questions. Oh, he's so freaking adorable. Hey, I cannot even. Where's my water? Why did you guys ask me to cover Sans first? He's so freaking cute. I'm gonna die. if this continues. You've not been one to visit amusement parks before your journey through the underground. You never had someone you wanted to go with. Now you do. You and Sans wait in line for a coaster. Every time he hears the passengers scream, he bounces up and down. His legs wave side to side and his aura brightens. More than once he has to actively force his magic to calm down. Thankfully, since you went to the park during a weekday, it's not as busy as it normally is. The line to reach the coaster isn't too long, and in no time, you and Sans are strapped into a green cart at the front. Oh god, I don't like roller coasters. I mean, I've been on one, like I said, but to be fair, the coaster I went on, it stopped working midway and we were stuck upside down. It was not fun. But the problem was, it was only stuck down for a short while, but the bar was like moving forward, so I felt like I was slipping out, so I had to like really grab onto it. To be fair, thankfully it wasn't like a big massive coaster, it was a smaller coaster, but still. And I was much younger then. In no time, you and Sans strapped into a green car at the front. The workers lowered the safety bar down. That bar. Sans holds out his hand again to you and he beams. It's supposed to be scary, right? Better keep a hold. How can you say no? You retake his hand. The cart releases and immediately you are shot forward with enough force to hit the back of your head against the headrest. The cart rapidly climbs to the top with the first bump. It abruptly stops. The bottom of the cart gives way and your legs are left to dangle. The coaster tips over the edge and everyone is screaming as they plummet. I just hope that Sans doesn't like get queasy or anything, because some people just really can't handle the coasters and just feel real sick after. Your whole world brightens in colors as your inside flip-flop. Your heart pounds wildly in your chest and the wind whips against your face and through your hair. As you fall, you turn side to look at Sans, hoping he's enjoying himself. The skeleton is completely ecstatic. His eyelids overtake his eye sockets. His grin is bright with cheer and his whole expression radiates delight. The ride swerves left and right and loops around. Most of the passengers scream, but a few, including Sans, laugh in glee. Oh my god. Oh, he's a thrill seeker. When the coaster comes to an end, Sans is already itching to go again. Oh my god, no. The two of you ride the coaster a few more times where Sans is inevitably drawn to a drop down. Oh god, not the drop down. Oh god, no, not that thing. Ugh. He holds your hand in each ride, his blush seemingly gone. He becomes more and more comfortable the longer he has your grip. His hand in yours feels as natural and essential as sunrise. The ride takes you to the highest point in the entire amusement park. It's an incredible view. You swing your legs back and forth as you admire the view. City. It's a beautiful city. Skyscrapers with creative designs. Oh, it's not if you're in mafiafell. I can tell you left once. You won't think that city is not pretty when you spend some time there. You'll get murdered. Anyway. Clean sidewalks and a power system that runs on magic makes for a vibrant city. Even in the middle of the day, you see various bright colors pop out from the sea. A lot of skyscrapers and buildings have special enchantments to make them unique colors. One of them is even enchanted to reflect the sky. On a beautiful sunny blue day like today, it stands out like it's bright blue, and hundreds of glistening windows that look like they're floating in the sky itself. The amusement park has a lot of war-themed rides as well. The octopus splurts out colorful bubble. Oh, this sounds so freaking magical. That float around the park. The rainforest coaster precedes a constant fall. How dare you! How dare you bring that word back, darkpetals! That covers the guest's legs in a thick, cooling mist that smells like the rainforest. Sometimes the fall will be dyed in rainbow. The House of Mirages has projects illusions on all surrounding walls. Mascots dance with children below. God, it does sound like freaking Disneyland. A few even carried the small ones on their shoulders while the parents watch with cameras. You can see the whole city from here, Sans explains. He points excitedly. There's the university, and City Hall, and the lake, and the mall, and the ride abruptly drops along with your stomach, and Sans laughs with the greatest delight as you fall. Up and down you go, and by the end of it, Sans has firmly decided he wants to replicate that himself. Oh god, what do you mean? What do you mean you want to replicate that yourself? What do you mean? Oh no. At noon, it's time for lunch. Oh good lord. A lot of the food at the park are things Sans recognizes or has already tried his first week on the surface. However, there's one thing that caught his attention. Cotton candy? Oh god, don't give him cotton candy. Don't give him frickin' sugar. He indescribably asks as he reads out the food stand sign. Cotton is for clothes. You tell him it's not actual cotton. He puts his hand on his hips and gives you an odd look. Then why is it called cotton candy? You teasingly tell him that he'll have to try it and find out. Very well, he declares. I will investigate this thoroughly. You chuckle to yourself, endeared by him once again. Alongside corn dogs, funnel cakes, and blue slushies, the two of you grab big and fluffy amounts of cotton candy. So, I've never seen a corn dog, and I don't think we have them here, and I don't think we also have funnel cakes. We've got slushies, but they're not the same kind of slushies. So again, you know, our food's completely different to other parts of the world. And we don't get big, fluffy amounts of candy. Normally, our cotton candy is in a bag. There's a swirl of pink and blue on a paper cone. Sans bites into his and makes a noise of surprise. It melted! Yeah, that's like the weirdest thing about cotton candy. It just melts in your mouth. You laugh at his shout. He takes another bite at the same time you do. The sweet fluff dissolves in your mouth, leaving a tingling sensation. Why does it melt? Sans asks you in wonder. He pokes at it with one finger. It feels like cotton, but it melts. You ask him if he likes how it tastes. It's very sweet, he says as he takes the third bite, but I like how it melts. It feels fuzzy. You tell him you could try making some at home. Really? Of course, there's plenty of cotton candy machines that are cheap, and it's not that hard to make. I actually have a cotton candy machine. I will, he says. Pops and Wings would like this. Pops loves sweet things. The cotton candy is devoured in a few more bites. The two of you eat as you walk. Sans continues to explore the amusement park, and there are a couple of attractions you calmly walk through together while eating, like the House of Mirages, a town with an assortment of pretty illusions. Once done eating, you both discard your trash in a nearby bin, and you ask him what else he wants to do. Your tongue is blue, he asks as he gasps as he points at it. Oh, there was colored dye in the food. His eyelids shrink as worry overtakes him. Are you okay? He takes a moment to process and you laugh. Yes, you're okay, you reassure him. You explain that it turned blue from the slushie and cotton candy. You stick out your own tongue to point at it and give him a wink. You playfully tell him, now you match. Oh no! Your words were intended to comfort Sans, but instead his skull turns a bright blue and he immediately grabs your hand and he looks away from you as he takes you to another coaster. Let's keep riding, let's go on another roller coaster. Oh, poor baby. A full day at the park nears its end. Oh my goodness. I better get a freaking kissing scene somewhere. I swear to God. The last ride is the Ferris. I better get kissing in this. And then okay, if you hear banging in the background, I'm sorry. We're just gonna have to bear with it because we're towards the end of this one. So, the last ride is the Ferris wheel. You had insisted it be done at night, so Sans refrained from dragging you to it until now. Once the sun dipped below the horizon and all the lights turned on, the two of you made your way over to the Ferris wheel. The line is short. Most people have worked tomorrow since it's the middle of the week, and you both are sitting within minutes of waiting. The Ferris wheel is an open basket. The seats fit 2 max, and there is no safety. Oh God, what? To hold you in like the coaster. The Ferris wheels all have special enchantments around the baskets that act as an invisible barrier. Oh, thank God. I would have had a freaking fit about that. Even if someone were to destroy the barrier, all amusement park rides have a fail-safe levitation enchantment near the bottom. Oh, thank God. No one has ever fallen off a ride and gone hurt at this park, so you feel comfortable and at ease taking a seat. Says the girl who fell into the underground. Once seated, the ride slowly starts. It's much longer to reach the top of the Ferris wheel than it is to wait in line. After a full day of walking around in the heat and going on dozens upon dozens of rides, you're more than happy to take the moment to sit in silence and relax. At the top of the Ferris wheel, the two of you overlook the city at night. It's every bit as lovely as it is in the day, and only now can you see the colorful lights from the skyscrapers. The sharp blue of the streetlights illuminate everything below. In the far distance, you can see the glistening, churning dot wars of the lake that started your entire journey. Sans' fingers move to entwine with yours as he holds your hand. It sends a zing up your arm. You're suddenly aware of how quiet it is on top of the Ferris wheel. The noise of the park is muted below. All you hear is faint music caught in the wind. All of this was above us this whole time, he murmurs. You squeeze his hand. He turns to look at you. His smile smaller than before. Your breath is caught in your throat. The sense of unspoken something in the air that makes you nervous. It's almost like this moment before a magic storm. Unseen energy presently pricks your skin. With each second, you feel more acutely aware of the situation. of how it's only you and him, at night on a date. This place is amazing, he says, but you're even more amazing. A blush dusts over your cheeks. The butterflies returning full force as a kaleidoscope in your heart. When the wind blows against your skin, you shiver. You aren't cold, but your skin feels oddly sensitive. You shyly look away and down. Gentle fingers turn your head back to him. Oh my. You stare into his sky blue eyelids as a matching blush goes over his skull. Oh my goodness. I'm happy to have met you, he says quietly. You try to swallow your nerves as you stumble to admit to him that you feel the same. The next wind makes you shudder as it tickles you. Your gaze doesn't leave his. You both turn to each other. The tightness in the air between you is pulled to a taunt. You hold your breath. SANS leans up the same moment you lean down and close your eyes. A soft pressure pushes against your lips. A small shock of magic makes your mouth tingle. You lean into him, savoring the moment, everything and everyone melting away as you feel SANS' other hand move to cup the back of your neck and pull you closer. This tingly, ticklish energy turns warm and heavy and you sink into each other. You feel a prod at your lips and open your mouth. Oh my. The moment ends when the ride starts to move down. He keeps his forehead pressed against yours as he pulls his mouth away. I like you a lot, he whispers. You like him a lot too. Good, he says, right before he kisses you again. True happy endings, SANS' route. Huh? That was the true happy ending? What? What? Darkpetal, what? There's gonna be a true happy ending. In one of the bonuses, it's actually gonna be the true happy ending. What? How dare you hide that in there? But he kissed, and there was tongue. That was so cute. I loved this art. That was so freaking cute. But how dare you hide that in there? I thought it was a bonus scene, and it technically is a bonus scene. But it says it's the true happy ending, so that's technically how your story goes with him. Question: is the brotherly love thing, is that technically still freaking canon? Can I have some sass? Can I tell SANS about the possible threat on my life? Either way, that was amazing. Well, guys, I will, of course, 100% be covering more of SANS' route when we get more bonus scenes. That being said, 10 likes on this video and I will give you another If Underswap episode. This was so freaking adorable. I love that ending. Oh my gosh. I finally got the kiss, and that was well worth the wait. Ah! Gosh, that was so freaking cute. I love that. That freaking bonus scene. Ah! That was so freaking perfect. Oh my god. I'm so blushy right now. I'm so blushy. Oh my goodness. Oh my. That was beautiful. That was absolutely freaking beautiful. Okay, well, gosh darn it. My heart, I cannot even. That was so freaking cute. Everyone was talking about an amusement park scene, but I didn't go and read about it. But I know tons of people mentioning about an amusement park scene, but I didn't know whose route they were talking about. But there was oh, the amusement park scene, it was so perfect. And now I get to see an amusement park scene and see who it's for. My goodness gracious me. I cannot even. So freaking cute. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go edit this. And remember, 10 likes, you guys get another If Underswap episode. And yeah, I'm gonna go now. And yeah, bye. That was so freaking cute.